Yes, it's the intro. Damn, this is the intro? Yes, it's the intro.
They don't know what they in for. If we coming like this on the intro, what they here for? If they want the heat, you know who to send for your info. Buy my money like
Today, from Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte, North Carolina, it's Week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Sam Darnold and the Carolina Panthers taking on Deshaun Watson and the Cleveland Browns.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is in uptown Charlotte, North Carolina at Bank of America Stadium. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season between the Cleveland Browns and the Carolina Panthers. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gauden, and Charles, there's nothing quite like it. That feeling of beginning another NFL season, and these two squads are going to do just that in a moment.
And what makes it so exciting is the range of possibilities these teams have before them, because we could be seeing one of these teams earn the Lombardi Trophy in February, while the other, they could earn the #1 draft pick in April or anything in between. And we've got the best seat in the house every step of the way.
We see Carolina's offense getting set for their first possession here. And at quarterback, his second season with the Panthers, Sam Darnold.
Sam Darnold, one of the big-time early season stories of last year, leading Carolina to a 3-0 start with some really good play. Only one win the rest of the way, however. Not quite the change of scenery boost the Panthers hoped for after getting him from the Jets. You have to think in his 5th season, he will need to play some of the best ball of his career to remain as a starter for Carolina.
And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. Give him 3 there for the first play again. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for this with Hubbard. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there. Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move all over the place to try and find good matchups, and they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41.
A quickly bit off.
Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive, but this is third down. Here's Darnold. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And he is going to have a Panthers first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. They'll give this to Hubbard running right. It was Denzel Ward in from his corner spot there to take him down for the loss. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Back to throw, Darnold.
For the entirety of 2021 and being traded from Houston. The Cleveland Browns, they made a big investment not only to bring him in, but to give him the money in NFL history. If Watson remains the same player he was in Houston, though, a 3-time Pro Bowler and one of the game's biggest playmakers, he may finally solve a decades-long search for Cleveland's franchise quarterback.
And so there he goes, Amari Cooper. And all the way in, touchdown, Cleveland. Amari Cooper, 75 yards. And the Browns are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. Now Cade York for the extra point. And he's 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good. One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. One play, 75 yards, 6 points. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. That decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their second drive. They finished off their opening drive of the campaign with a field goal on the last drive. Now they'll search for a touchdown here on this go-around. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Play action. It's Darnold. And he'll air this one deep for Anderson. Oh, my goodness. He pulled it in one-handed. A big play there for Carolina. And even 50 yards.
We always talk about the guy who paid off the play, don't we? The guy who caught it or ran it. But how about the elements that go into making a big play? This one in particular, able to scan the field. Pocket held up nicely. What a terrific job by the offensive line. The route well run, and the football right on the money.
So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Now it's Darnold. And this is incomplete. Well played defensively. Nearly had the interception, but it's 2nd down. On 2nd down, McCaffrey. He'll be dropped at the 25.
Not a ton of room available on that one, but he made use of what space was available and gained decent yardage.
Here's Darnold. Set up screen. Good contain. No gain on the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down. After 1, 7-3 the score. Gonzalez's kick is good. And he'll get it back within a point. Margin shrinks there in the second quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hold. They just want to keep this.
From the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 to 27. Coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true. Last of 35. Defense blitz, but they picked it up pretty well.
Allowed their man to stand firm in the pocket and not be hurried, didn't it? That allowed him to make the nice throw downfield to help complete that play.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Darnold will hand off to McCaffrey. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
And he can't hang on to it, and the screen never got started. A 3rd field goal of the first half, not what they're looking for as they come up on 3rd down. Now Darnold being chased out left. 1:53 remaining in this first half of play. Gonzalez out now to try the Panther field goal. From the left hash, this from 34. Gonzalez's kick is good, and they jump back in front here. It's 9-7. So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And that would appear to be a face mask.
Face mask. Defense.
So that a free 15 yards.
And it's always a tough one as a defender because a lot of the penalties that you commit, pass interference, holding, when they happen, you actually know what you're doing. But a face mask penalty, a lot of times is inadvertent, but it still costs you the same amount of yardage.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Back to throw, Watson. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Jakeem Grant from 8 yards out. And the Browns will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead is up to 5. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. Takes it at the 7. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Panther offense going to see the ball one more time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. 3rd and 2, Darnold. He's going to air one out for Anderson. A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Darnold down to throw. And it'll be caught in the end zone for the Carolina touchdown by DJ Moore. A great effort there. The final seconds of the first half. And the Panthers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
Someone has a sense of the dramatic here, don't they? Scoring this late in the half to take the lead going into the locker room.
Now they just don't want to misstep misfortune on the next kickoff because still a little clock.
You give up something cheap there, all that advantage they just gained goes right out the window.
So Peoples-Jones going to elect to bring this one out. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full... Meanwhile, in our game, no shortage of offense as each team has been able to move the ball effectively. Will the defenses show up in the second half? To find out, we give it back to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. We'll see if one team becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Peoples-Jones going to elect not to run this out, and they'll begin at the 25. Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And how they get the ball to start the second half? How about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Now a play fake, and it's Watson. It's caught by Bryant. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
And coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense, getting it to the open end. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him and do that.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. Well, nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. They run again on first down, Chubb, and just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now it's Watson. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 22-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards. Watson on first down. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. They'll run with Chubb. And barrel his way into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Nick Chubb, his first rushing touchdown of the year. And the Browns have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. So, partner, was a passing game that drove them down the field, but when they get close, they trust that man in the backfield, and he took them home.
And they trust their offensive line as well, because so many of these units, they specialize in either pass protection or run blocking. This group shows its versatility and gets both done on this drive.
York now for the extra point. He's got it, and it's now a 21-16 lead. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And Nick Chubb, the one to finish it off, as he does so with a touchdown run. Taken at the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And he'll be stopped up at the 26 after a gain of only a couple. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Here's Johnny Hacker now as he's on a punt this afternoon. That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. On first down, it's Watson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. 2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener. Now Chubb running right. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland 1st down. A shotgun snap for Watson. That's complete to Peeps-Jones. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. Working with 2nd and 5 now. From the 50, it's Watson. He's got the connection to Cooper. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
It's hard to believe with all this production that Amari Cooper keeps changing teams, but no matter where he goes, he's to produce. 3 years in Oakland, traded. 3 years in Dallas, traded again, this time to the Cleveland Browns. And now with the Browns here, he produces a first down, coming up with a career-best 8 touchdowns in 2021.
Watson looks to throw again. Escaping the pressure right. And his throw here's incomplete.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
Throwing on third down, Watson. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker. A lot of pressure here for Cade York. This to put him a touchdown and a 2-point conversion up. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice, an ambitious effort, but it's well short. And they'll be unable to build here onto their 5-point lead. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Their defense was able to hold serve, albeit with a little help from that missed field goal as they settle in now 1st and 10. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
To throw is Darnold. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
If they get a game-changing score on this drive, it's going to be because of plays like that. That run was pure heart. Took it himself, found a way to reset the downs, and advance the ball.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. On 2nd down, here's a run with Hubbard. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
Open man is Anderson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 18. It's a Carolina first down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
64 yards on the ground for him so far. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, a 13-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up. Meaning, when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment that allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
They go with McCaffrey, and he'll get into the end zone. So now a field goal would only tie as they up their lead to 3. So that effort gives them a 3-point cushion and guarantees that a field goal going forward won't beat them.
Yeah, that's really good strategy because that's all you care about. Not getting beat at this stage, at least give your team a fighting chance.
This taken in at the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. So now it's Watson and the Browns. Down 24-21. 2:22 on the clock. Deuces wild. Watson now to throw. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And that'll bring up second down. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Buying time to his left. And Watson has enough for the first down yardage as he slides to the turf. First down now, but the catch to move. Watson's throw into the hands of Peoples-Jones. The Browns trying to get back and set quickly here. Time ticking away. Here's Watson. That's out to Chubb, complete. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. And we've reached the 1 minute mark in this game. It's another catch by the running back, Nick Chubb. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. They go with Chubb on second down. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter.
I know they got a little yardage there, but I'm not sure their investment is right. They're still running the football, and I'm not sure there's enough time to continue to do that.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on first and goal. To throw, Watson. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute. What an drive right there to take lead, and also, Charles, didn't leave their opposition with a whole lot of time on the clock.
Yeah, I like the way that you're viewing this because they did a tremendous job to put themselves in a position to win, but they can't celebrate just yet. They've got to clamp down on any big plays and force them to use up those timeouts without making any headway.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. Takes it at the 7. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline. You know you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
That would have been a tough catch, but in this 2-minute drill, those are the ones you really hope your guys come up with.
Yeah, you don't want your guy to be able to take the out because it was a tough catch. You needed him to come up with that one because if he does, it alters the perspective of this 2-minute drill, doesn't it?
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. So after all of this, it comes down to one final play.
And just think of what it's going to be because from this distance, you've got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of laterals after a catch. Just got to be prepared, stay on your feet defensively, and tackle someone.
Now one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end. Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for week 1 and one of our early window games here on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the well, and we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record, but everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between week 1 and week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of the season.
So for the Browns, hey, you get a win, you get it on the road. You can't ask for much more than that to start the year. And they will head home next week to take on the New York Jets. Meanwhile, for the Panthers,